Hi there folks, my name's NovaWing24 and welcome to another little review of some fantastic payware kicking around out there. So this week, for this episode, we're going to be looking at the Iris Simulations Pilatus PC-9 AT trainer. So this is not their classic freeware one, but this is the updated payware one that they've released recently. Now this is available across FSX and for P3D in its variety of versions, and also, by the way, fully compatible with FSX Steam Edition as well. So today we're going to be having a look at it in P3D. So let's get started. So as we do when we do these aircraft reviews, we're going to start by having a look at the external before we jump inside, and we're going to go for a quick flight around. Today, as I said, we're in Prepared 3D by Lockheed Martin, and we're going to be flying around Melbourne Avalon, which is close to Geelong than Melbourne, but anyway, and the RKO Yankee Mike Alpha Victor by Orbix Simulations. Alright, so we've got a quick, as I said, do the quick start and have a look around, and well, what can I say? It's pretty damn slick on the outside. Let's be honest, it's pretty damn awesome. The guys at Iris Simulations, David and his team, have really come together once again and produced an amazing piece of virtual aviation masterpiece, as it were. So this one we're going to be flying around today is in the colour scheme of two flight training school from the Royal Australian Air Force. You do get, I think it's 9 liveries included with that one, and there's a couple of more kicking around that are very nice as well. So, as I said, the external modelling is pretty amazing. The shadowing and the way that sort of there's just the right amount of reflection of the sun there as well, which is just pretty damn cool. One of the things neat little things that I like, it's got the little chocks there around the wheels. FYI, when we start this up, we will have to remember to remove those chocks, otherwise you tend to get a bouncy ride trying to get out of there. So just to let you guys know. Alright, as I said, the external model is pretty amazing. We've got your full sort of dynamic range as well. Everything just looks exactly as it should be, which is pretty damn awesome. So there we go. We've got amazing. Oh, as I said, it's just beautiful to look at. It really, really is. So all the detail. Alright, so of course we've got a configurable config manager as well. Configurable config. Yeah, bad pun. I do apologise, folks. I'll just drag it back into the screen for a second. So this is the one. Your config manager is on your shift pop up. You can decide whether or not you want to have the external tanks visible. Just move that to one side. There we go. So you can have your external tanks on. You can also decide whether or not you want to see the pilots. Front or rear, or just both. Take them both out. I'll take our fuel tanks off, so there you go. And also, of course, the all-important chocks. So we're going to remove those now, so I don't forget them later. And we shall climb into our aircraft. Alrighty, let's jump into the office, as it were. Okay, so amazingly high detail cockpit here that you get from into the PC-9. Absolutely amazing. The sound set that's also included here is pretty damn awesome as well. So, alright. Okay, let's zoom in. Now, there is some tricks to actually when you start this one. So, first off, we're going to lock our canopy. Yep, there we go. Right, that's locked. Alrighty. Now, something that I failed to do quite a few times as well when I first got this was this thing here. So this is the gust lock. So what this does is that actually locks your ailerons and elevators. So you actually can't move those unless you actually do this. Let's go check we've got free and clear. Yes, we do. Fantastic. And we've got our rudder there as well. Fantastic. Da da da. Okay, so yeah, don't forget to remove that gust lock. Really don't. And we're going to arm our ejection seat. And the cool little animation put in the pin up there. Alright. Okay. So let's have a look. So let's go for the startup sequence today. Okay, so now this did take me a while to get right. So very, very useful and thing to be aware of this one. Alright. So first of all, we're going to power up our battery. Okay, so yeah, we've got 26 volts there. Fantastic. Alright, now we're going to put our boost pumps on. Make those shortly. Okay, turn oxygen on. Alright, now, something that I remember as well, you've got to lift this little flap here. Otherwise, it thinks that the engine's still going to be cut off. So I'm going to crack open the throttle a little bit. Put this on battery. Power up our avionics. Oh, by the way, these appear dark and not working until you find the little brightness knob. Just here. And that one there. Okay, now as you can see, our battery volts are dropping down here. Now we can't let them get too low, or otherwise we are not going to be able to start up. Anything below 24 volts and you can't start. So we shall get onwards and upwards then. So we're going to remove the safeties off the starter and ignition. So let's power up the starter. Now we're going to watch our RPMs here. And we want them to stabilise, get to about at least 12. I put my parking brake on, considering that I've removed the chocks. Alright, now we're going to fire up the ignition. There we go, so a little puff of smoke from the turbine. Engine powers up. Spinning up. Safe now. Alrighty. Okay. Spooled up, got starter sequence going. Alright, so we are ready to go. Haha, alright, pre-flight done. And our avionics are all warmed up, no more failures. Excellent, 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 excellent. Alrighty, so now we've got clear winds here today at Avalon, so we're going to taxi out. Alright. We're going to release our brakes. Bit. Head out. Shadow in the modeling is absolutely beautiful, it really is. Head out towards the runway. And I'm really loving P3D more and more every day. Like, I don't get me wrong, I love FSX, especially with the C edition and everything the C edition is giving us these days. But yeah, I really have a huge soft spot for Prepared. It's just, it's come so far, done so well, and yeah, you know what, I'm really liking it. I'm really, really liking it. They got all of the bugs ironed out that they had suffered from early on. Alright, so we're gonna... There, we're going to hold short there of 1.8. Looking pretty good. Alright. Okay, line up now. We've got no other traffic that we can see. As I was saying before, the sound set of this aircraft is absolutely amazing. And yeah, just so incredibly detailed, it really is. And I'm just loving it. The old version, the previous version that Iris had done was very, very nice, but not very packet or frame rate. Well, frame rate wasn't too bad, but it definitely was not packet friendly in the multiplayer environment. However, they fixed that with this one. This one is very, very much very friendly when it comes to packets and operating in a multiplayer environment. Both the FSX version and the P3D version, so very nice. Alright, so we're going to set our takeoff flaps there, 1 notch. Alright, let us depart. Brakes, engine spooling up. Advertising in the background, and off we go. by. And there we are, airborne. Ah, it's just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. You know, I've grown up listening to the PC-9 from Pilatus being flown by the RAAF's roulettes, and there's just something distinctive about the whine of the turbine, and it's just amazing. And being able to have it in simulated form is just really cool, and so much fun for me. It really is. It just brings back so many memories of you know, childhood, just growing up and going to air shows and seeing the guys, seeing the roulettes actually flying around. And yeah, absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. You really can't go wrong with it. So, quick little background, yeah. So, Pilatus made the PC-9 and a series of other trainers as well, as trainers, obviously, but it also can be used with forward air operations as well. You can often be found doing sort of close support roles as well, and has been marketed that. PC-9 was used as the base for what the T6 Texan 2 could be using, would later become this idea of the single turboprop engine. Being able to have a, you know, light, fast, very capable aircraft. So the handling characteristics of this is just amazing in real life, and also in simulation as well. Like, it is just so cool. It just feels so awesome. It really does. And as I said, it's just something special about flying this aircraft that has become such an iconic mainstay of Australian military aviation. Now, there's no weapons configured in these ones, so it's just the external storage against the tanks, which for me is perfectly fine. I have no real problem with that. It's a trainer, that's what it's meant to be, and you know what, that's what you get. It's, as I was saying before, getting onto it, the review again, it handles very nicely. It handles just so nice. Now, but be careful, because you can high-speed stall, just like the real one. So you do have to watch out every now and again, especially if you overg it. You can have to watch out for the high-speed stall. So, yeah, of course, no displays can be complete without a little bit of aerobatics. I can't guarantee I'm not going to crash when I do this, but you know, part of the fun of doing videos. Let's get my smoke system Alright, smoke system is on. Yeah. Alrighty. Coming into the tower. Always wanted to do this. Never really actually tried this in a video before, but you know what? This could be interesting. This could be very interesting. Could also go horribly wrong. Ah, just beautiful. Just beautiful. Just beautiful. Watch the high-speed stall on the way back down. There we go. Ah, that was fun. Oh, that looks so good. And we'll just hear the beeps and the warning, as I said, just start to overg it, and just have to watch out for the high-speed stalls. So, as I said, handles very well, very beautifully, just like the real thing, and just like the real aircraft as well. If you pull it too tight, pull it too hard, you do run the danger of getting yourself into a bit of trouble. Alright, so now that we've had a bit of fun and we've put some smoke in the skies, which is anticipated already, so but anyway, we're going to go on to downwind for our quick landing again, back at 18, back here at Avalon. So is it something that you should get? The quality is pretty damn amazing, it really is. The only bugbear I have one bugbear, and it is a small one. It's a really small one, but you know what? It does annoy me. The throttle lever. The throttle lever doesn't move. I have tried everything. It's both the FSX and the P3D version. Don't know what it is, but something about it, it just does not move. I don't know why. Still trying to figure that one out. But yeah, just not been able to make it move. Multiple stores. So that's the only real bugbear I have. Otherwise, this is an absolutely amazing aircraft. It is. If you have any interest in sort of trainers and single-engine turboprops that just go fast just for fun, this is going to be an aircraft that you want to seriously consider getting. It really, really is. Going a little high for that landing, but that's alright. Oops, a daisy. Yeah, that's what you get when you're trying to land from a different view, isn't it? From not in the cockpit. And there we go. Does she handle right? She handles absolutely beautifully. And look, props to the guys over at Iris Simulation, David and his team. It's just an absolutely amazing aircraft. It really is definitely worth you having a look at. If you've got any interest in this kind of aircraft at all, which is what the T6 Texan 2 is based on, which is also a shortly forthcoming release from Iris, definitely worth getting and looking at. As I said, I'm having a bucket ton of fun just playing around in this. It really is so many memories from my childhood and watching air shows and stuff as I'm growing up. So yeah, I've got hours and hours and hours of fun playing this one. It really is. So yeah, what can I say? I'm like a kid in a candy store when it comes to this stuff. Very nostalgic, I think. Yeah, that's the right word. Yeah, very nostalgic for me. Very nostalgic for me. So yeah, as I said, should you get it? You know what? As I said, if you've got any interest in these kind of aircraft at all, it is going to be worth you having a look at and getting into. I think it's amazing. Definitely going to be highly recommending it to everybody. You should get it. Really should, if you like this kind of stuff. Anyway, so as I said, you can get it. It is available for purchase directly from Iris Simulations, from their website, irissimulations.com.au, or from your favourite online flight sim retailer, such as pcava.com.au. Well, folks, thanks very much for tuning in. That's been me wrapping up and giving my little review of the PC-9 AT from Iris Simulations software. Definitely worth a look and a lot of fun. Definitely worth the value as well. Pro tip: if you do have P3D, make sure you pick up the bundle pack, which includes both the P3D and the FSX version. So definitely worth it indeed. All right, folks. As I said, thanks very much for watching. Take care. Safe skies to all, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.